If you're an entrepreneur who's just about to launch your product or service and you are confused about how to price it, this video is for you. And if you also happen to be an entrepreneur who's already launched a product or service, but somewhere in your mind you're still not sure of the right price, then this video is also for you. Guys, this is Anmol here. I have with me Joseph Das. And today we're going to talk about how to go about pricing your product or service. There are three essential ways, in which you can go about it. All right. Starting with the first one. The first one is profit-based pricing. What this essentially means is that let's say I have a product, let's say I have this watch, and the cost of production of this watch, including everything, is say X. And I feel that I should make at least Y, the letter Y, in terms of profits, in which case I will price this as X plus Y. And this Y is just based out of intuition. It's just what I feel, that that's the basic profit that I want to earn every single piece of the product or the service that I sell. So the selling price is X plus Y, and Y is the profit that I make. JD, I saw you playing with this bottle some time back. You want to show the bottle and relate it to what we were just talking about?
This is the bottle I manufacture. Everything, the total cost of the bottle is 10 rupees.
Right.
I want to sell it at 15. I go ahead in the market and sell it at 15.
How did you decide 15?
It depends on me.
Okay.
Completely. I don't have to think about anything. I personally feel that I have got to make $5 on this bottle.
Got it.
I decide that and move ahead. That's all. Simple.
That's decent. 5 rupees profit on $10.
Yeah.
That's an interesting business if you can sell it. Okay. Anyways, the second way is benchmarking. In this way, what you have to do is see how your competition is pricing their product or service. Okay. And based on that, you've got to price your products on similar lines. Okay. If the product or service is the same, of course, you can. If there's something revolutionary, you can create a new category and demand the price that you want. But if you're selling something similar, then you've got to study the competition, analyze the market, and somewhere you need to match that pricing. Otherwise, it's going to be very difficult for you to sell your product or service. So the second point is about matching your price based on benchmarking your competition.
Okay, the same bottle. I manufacture it, and the cost for me on this bottle comes at, say, 10 rupees. And in the market, there are similar bottles who are selling at 13 rupees.
Right.
Then I have to clearly sell it at 13.
Okay.
I have to match the specs. I have to match the pricing. I cannot decide on my own. The competition will force me to decide the pricing of this bottle. In that case, you have to price it, and you have to fiercely fight for your market share, fight for your customer. There's no way out.
Right, but you could still keep it $12, right?
You can.
12.
You can.
30. What's not acceptable? I mean, you can't charge 17, 18 bucks if it's a similar
Absolutely.
product.
In today's time and age, if it is 13, even 14 or 15 is unacceptable.
Yeah.
So there are customers who refuse to buy your product. All right. Yeah.
That's the second. The competition will then decide everything, right? So you might want to undercut a little bit, just a little bit. So if it's 13 out there, in case you're efficient in terms of production costs, then maybe 12.5 or $12. And you will see a lot of traction coming your way, or marginally higher, just a small margin higher, 13 or 14 bucks.
Absolutely.
But I'm not sure if you can go to 17 or 18. All right, let's move to the third point, which is my favorite, which is value-based selling.
Okay.
Let's say if I am in the business of making, explainer videos. Okay, these are these short 2-minute, 3-minute videos which help people understand what your business is about. I'm sure you've seen a lot of them before as well. Those cartoon characters or whiteboard animations which talk about you, your product or service, how you can help customers, the kind of credibility that you have. Now, if I were to sell this to you, I can create a whole story around it. I can show you the promised land. I can talk about, hey, I will create this video for you which will change the perception the client has about you, which will help you position yourself in a very different way, which will project you in a very different light. When clients see this video, they're more or less convinced about the whole story that you have to share, about what you really stand for. And this video, because words can only convey so much, pictures can convey far better, but video is like worth 1,000 pictures. When pictures is worth 1,000 words, videos is worth 1,000 pictures, and this video will encapsulate all those emotions and help you bag more deals. So if I am successful in selling this vision to you, this is called value-based selling. So if my video production cost might be say 7,000-8,000, but if I'm successful in painting this glorious picture, I can easily sell it for 30, 35, 40,000, because now I am actually selling you the whole vision, the whole experience behind it.
Yeah.
And then that's related to the bottle, JD.
The bottle, say, suppose this is the same bottle, I've got to have a value narrative against it, around it. Sorry.
Right.
And if I can convince or influence or persuade my customer about the value I can bring with this bottle, then definitely I've got an edge over my competition. That's how you differentiate and isolate yourself from the competition. You're away from the crowd now, and that's a very good way of selling in these times of relentless and ruthless competition.
Right. I think there was this company which was giving out Himalayan water, right? So this is water, the fresh water from the glaciers. The glaciers are melting. So in which case, of course, the bottle can be 25, 30 bucks, because they're selling you this concept of you are drinking fresh water from the mountains, right? And that's a very different picture that they've created in your mind. Hence, they can command that price. So guys, go back to your product or service, find out where you are, okay? Find out where you are and then try to move towards value selling. If you're somewhere with the competition, then weave a story around it so that you can move towards value-based selling, because that is where you want to be. That is where the real profit margins lie. And it takes time, it takes effort, but once you get there, it's going to be very difficult for competition to affect you. And that is where you really want to be. So that's about it. I hope you like this conversation. Do let us know what you think about it. Probably in the next video we will talk about how do you largely price your online based products, your digital products, information based products. This was more or less for tangible products, the ones that have a look and feel to it. We will talk about how to price your online products, and I've done a whole lot of research, so I'm sure you will find that video really very interesting. For now, thank you so much for joining us. Subscribe to this channel because trust me, we come here every day. It's not easy for us as well, because we make sure we take time out for this and give you as much value as possible. Thank you so much. This is Anmol Garg.
And this is Joseph Das signing off.
Have a great evening.